The controversy caused by the recent call by the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria for the immediate removal and prosecution of Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Josh Amupitan, is not expected to die anytime soon. The Sharia Council President Sheikh Bashir Umar made the call in Abuja during the Council's 2026 pre-Ramadan lecture and General Assembly, a call that has been echoed by the Muslim right concerned. The Sharia Council had accused him of compromised integrity over a legal brief in which he reportedly acknowledged claims of persecution and genocide against Christians in Nigeria. He warned that Muslims nationwide would not recognize or accept the legitimacy of any elections conducted under his leadership. However, other groups in the country, such as the Northern Wing of the Christian Association of Nigeria, the Youth Wing of the Christian Association of Nigeria, and the Christian Media Forum, among others, have condemned the call for the removal of Amupitan. They described the demand as baseless, divisive, and dangerous to national unity, warning that it could erode public confidence in democratic institutions and inflame religious tensions. Stressing that democracy could only strive when public officials were assessed on competence, integrity, and performance rather than on religious affiliation, they urge religious bodies to exercise restraint and promote peace and national cohesion. Sadly, as those for and against the call rev up their rhetoric, the forthcoming 2027 general election risks being bedeviled by Nigeria's historical fault lineness of religion and tribalism. True Vision, your media platform that democratizes the media space for total civic participation, spoke to a cross-sections of Nigerians on the controversy. As you prepare to hear the views of these Nigerians, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more compelling programs. Professor Nnamdi Obiaweri, a leading professor of constitutional law, argues that Professor Amupitan, who came to the job with lofty credentials as a professor of law and a senior advocate, was exercising his intellectual license and freedom of speech when he gave the opinion that is subject to the present controversy.
We need to balance the discussion. Firstly, there is freedom of speech. So Nigerians are at liberty to interrogate issues, particularly issues concerning public officers. Professor Amupitan, senior advocate of Nigeria, now INEC national chairman, is so unarguably a national figure now and a political office holder. I'm sure that by reason of his office as INEC chairman, is expected to be above board, including not to being partisan. So I'm happy that the allegation or accusation or call is not because he is partisan. That settles the matter, because that's what the Constitution will frown at, that is a partisan or card-carrying member of any political party. Now, regarding the call, I'm sure that our brothers who are Muslims who are doing this, under the framework of our organization that they are having to put this agenda out, are doing it with due respect, without recourse to the fact that there is what is called intellectual liberty or academic license. Professor Josh Amupitan didn't just come from the moon. He's a professor of law and is entitled under the laws of this country to hold an opinion, which he held before he became INEC chairman. So under no circumstance will the opinions he held, the views he held, the researches he conducted, the outcomes he made public from his own intellectual energy be used against him.
Chris Ibieji, an ex-banker and notable commentator on national affairs, agree. Amupitan wrote as an academic, and that the view we expressed at the time has nothing to do with conducting a free and fair election.
First of all, I'd like to say that it's an overkill. Professor Josh Amupitan wrote as a professional, and this happened 5 years ago. The what is on hand today is totally different. Having been appointed as INEC chairman, he got that position based on merit. He had been well evaluated and the position given to him. Now, for me, there is no nexus between being a Christian or a Muslim with somebody being appointed to chair INEC. You know, he's going into INEC to do his job as INEC chairman, regardless. You know, so dragging religious issues into it is just a non-starter. You know, people may feel that he's a Christian and he wrote something that the Muslim folks didn't like. But what has it got to do with conducting a good election that is free and fair?
Alhaji Umar Gita, an APC stalwart from Bauchi State, shares the same opinion.
I not bring tribalism or anything concerning this. What I want to say is that it's not okay to Muslim Ummah to call up sack of the INEC boss. The INEC boss, I not think when you bring that matter to the National Assembly, to the Senate, that to sack him because of he said something about a Muslim or about the Islam. He's not concerning his job.
To Nigerians, Amupitan's ability to deliver, his neutrality as demonstrated by his non-membership of any political party, nationality, character, and his performance so far should override the issue of an academic opinion that he proffered 5 years ago.
I think they should allow Professor Josh Amupitan to do his job. You know, if in course of doing his job, and it is found out that he has some playing to sentiments, then the president still has the power to follow a process that will remove him. But in the meantime, you cannot be judging somebody from mere perception. You know, there are people who are Christians who will see the right thing and say the right thing. There are Muslims too who will see the right thing and say the right things. So the issue of the document he did 5 years ago should not stand in his way. People should allow him to do his job.
What will be the disqualifying factor against him is if he's openly partisan or a card-carrying member of a political party. So I call Med. So I want to clear the fact with due respect to those making the call.
What concerning his job? Can this man be free and fair election? Can he lead the free and fair election? First. Second, this thing he said about the Muslim concerning only him. Only him. Why we need to be asking question now about Prof? Is this a corrupt person? If it's a corrupt, don't give him that office. If he have a mental problem, when he have a mental problem, don't confine him. Is it this man, is it Nigerians? If it's not Nigerians, don't confine him.
The INEC, before they gave the appointment, did they give the appointment on terms of religion? No. Is it what Nigeria is playing on religion? No. Nigeria is a secular state.
Amupitan is a wonderful man. The one that we have conducted in Anambra is a wonderful election. Everybody accepted it. Did you see anybody go to court? Did you see anybody go to court? Is it inconclusive?
Our leaders should focus on the problems the people are facing and stop using religion to cover up their failures. To them, religion is an invented problem.
Our problem in this country is not all about Muslim or Christian. We're all indigenous, and everybody have the right to be a leader in this country. So I don't think this is part of our problem in this country. Our problem, our leaders not. We have many graduates on ground. We have many problems in this country. Our road is not good. Our road is very poor. The fuel is caused. We are facing one of two security issues. So whether you are a Christian, if you are very good, I don't care. Whether you are Muslim, I don't care. Your language, your religion, I don't care. But let's do the right thing. But I'm not supporting let's because he's a Muslim or he's a Christian. Let's change it because of that. I don't think is our idea.
The INEC chairman does not stand for any religious group. Nigeria is not under any religious group authority. Nigeria is a sovereign state. Nigeria is more than any religious group. If the government know their stand, they can scramble all these religious organizations in Nigeria. What we want is what will make Nigeria to be good. Then if the INEC chairman will do justice and conduct free and fair election without, there will not be glitches. We will not hear glitches grammar. If he can do that, let him do his work. They should allow him to do his work.
To Gita, religious leaders should restrict themselves to religious matter and leave politics to the politicians.
That's why I said religion body to allow us please in peace. INEC boss, they are not bringing him because of he a Christian. They brought him as a Nigerian where he can serve.
Gita further highlights the dangers of profiling political office holders, as such trends could lead to pervasive rejection of candidates, a situation that could breed anarchy.
There are some of our brothers Muslim, why they are backing this bandit, coming open in the television, say that don't kill them, come to settle with them. Assuming now they call them to give them national assignment, you are now coming out and say, because these people that are backing bandit say they do not give them this. We have to be judged ourselves by ourselves. I think these people get it wrong.
He said the truth. There is Christian genocide and there is Muslim genocide too. So what are we doing? So what are we saying?
While the debate rages over this controversial matter,
Professor Nnamdi Obiaweri
admonishes Nigerians to be optimistic, noting that he expects Professor Amupitan to discharge himself creditably to the benefit of the electorate, the country, and his two primary constituencies, the academia, of which he is a distinguished professor, and the legal profession, where he holds the prestigious status of a senior advocate.
It will be unthinkable that in 2027, Professor Amupitan, as INEC chairman, conducts an election that will be adjudged not to be free, not to be credible, or not to be transparent. That will not only dent his image, it will also destroy his reputation, and then the reckoning of all professors in this country. So I'm sure that he knows this much, and I'm optimistic that he will not fail.
Will the SCSN back down? Will Amupitan quit? So far, the presidency has not uttered a word on the matter. Follow our channel as we bring you more in-depth public opinion on the road to 2027. Gabriel Atumeyi, reporting for True Vision Television, the platform that democratizes the media space.